Listen to the 48 Hours podcast for shocking murder cases and compelling real-life dramas from one of television's most watched true crime shows. Go behind the scenes of each episode with award-winning CBS News correspondents and producers in Postmortem, a weekly deep dive. Listen to 48 Hours wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'll be doing a but a follow-up of the whole FedEx situation, but kind of just giving y'all a recap for those that don't know what had happened. So, to just overall, just get straight into it. So, not a while back, maybe a few weeks back, I ordered a pair of Zion 2s. Now, I haven't done a review video on them yet, but I will do a review video on them to just show y'all like what they look like, the box, the shoes, and all that stuff. And if you're into sneakers, then you be the judge on whether or not the shoes look like they can be expensive shoes. But I guess if you know about sneakers, you know that the Zion 2s are not expensive shoes. There's nothing like, they are not like shoes that stand out like if they're a pair of Off-Whites or Travis Scott shoes or Yeezys, like the them shoes that be going for a lot of money, like they're just regular old shoes. So, but the box, like, they look like that they can be some expensive shoes. They look like, honestly, they could be a pair of Travis Scott shoes, looking at them and stuff. Like, if I would have seen the shoe box and the shoes and like not knowing who Zion is, but I knew who Travis Scott was, I probably would have thought like they were a pair of Travis Scott shoes. So, but anyways, so I ordered the shoes. Nike, they were, I guess, like, maybe because of, like, a bunch of people ordering stuff, it took a little longer than usual, but I think it overall did take a little longer than usual. But, anyways, so I ordered the shoes. Nike, they have, like, this website and all that stuff you can go to track it. So, anyways, I'm tracking, of course. There's never a day when I do order some I'm not tracking it, so I'm tracking it. And then it got to a point in time where it was in my, like, state, all right? It was in the state, and I think it was, like, in transit, or it was, like, at the facility. Like, they say, like, in transit, but it's, like, really in the facility, place, warehouse, whatever they want to call it. But, so anyways, then eventually it was put on the truck. The truck was out for delivery. I waited the whole day. Them shoes never showed up. So then they were saying that, I guess, like, the shoes were damaged at some point in time, which I'm like, all right, you know what? Shoes were damaged. Nike sent me an email saying that the shoes were damaged. So I left it. I left it alone, and so on and so on. So then I ended up getting a email from FedEx, not from FedEx, from Nike, saying thank you for your order. And then I go on the FedEx website. They talking about the shoes were delivered. I checked my door the day when they sent me that email saying that the shoes were delivered. I checked my door 3 different times. I ain't seen no shoebox. I did not see a pair of Zion 2s waiting on my doorstep for me to pick up and wear them around the house. So I contacted Nike and I told them what was up. And then, thank God, for Nike, they sent me out a replacement pair. But I'm like, fam, like, why, who at FedEx is doing some old shady stuff to where you guys steal a person's shoes? I know my shoes were stolen. Like, you can't tell me otherwise that my shoes wasn't stolen. Because I'm like, if not, then explain to me what was all of that. How is it that the shoes were damaged and then they talk about the shoes were delivered? To what house? Because I know it wasn't delivered to my house. So I'm like, nah, there ain't too many houses that look like mine with my name and address and all of that stuff. I highly doubt that there is somebody in the state of Washington with the same name and address as me. So I'm not believing in that. And the reason why I believe that somebody stole my shoes, and now getting on into today's episode, I read and watched videos of all of these different stories of FedEx drivers stealing people's packages. Shoes included. I went on to, so there's this subreddit called Sneakers. And usually people are just like posting their shoes, like, you know, bragging about them, all that other stuff. Like, you just go on there for bragging rights. But I did see some posts on there where they were talking on how FedEx drivers had stole their shoes. And there was one story that I was reading where the guy, he said that you can so there was he got like a email or like a notification thing saying that the shoes were delivered. When he looked, he seen that FedEx driver drive right past his house and did not stop. So he followed the guy and then was all like, hey, did you deliver to this house? And he said the guy was acting all nervous and all that crap. And then he was like, oh, yeah, I left them. My thing is this. If you're delivering, because what he said, the FedEx driver said that he delivered them on the corner. Or, yeah, he put them on the corner or whatever. I'm like, no. You're supposed to check to see if the package that you just dropped off matches with the house that you just dropped it off at. Now, if my thing is this, because I know I'm a good person, I know I'm not going to be out there stealing people's packages. If I had misdelivered a package and somebody was just like, hey, did you deliver this package? And I'm like, yeah, I thought I did to this house. And they're like, oh, no, I think you made a mistake. Me and that person is walking back or having to drive back, doing whatever we possibly can to make sure that they get their package. But I'm not going to do nobody dirty like that where I'm going to try to steal their package. And so I guess like what the guy had ordered, it was a pair of like expensive Yeezys. It was the like Yeezy 350 V2s, like Zebra or something like that. It's a like pretty expensive pair of Yeezy shoes and stuff. But so anyways, so then the FedEx driver was all like, oh yeah, I'll deliver the shoes like in a moment, or he was all like, or we could go back and I'll like, you know, we could get your shoes and stuff. So then the guy just started driving in the opposite direction, and then the person that ordered the shoes, he started following him. And then eventually when the guy got to his the FedEx driver got to his next stop, then he gave the dude his shoes and was just like, oh yeah, it's, you know, it's good that you caught that, especially with these shoes, like making a comment like you knew what kind of shoes that they were. So that just leads me to believe it's all like, okay, like, yeah, dudes really just be out here getting these jobs and stuff. And I think even they were saying that where it's like you can do that at times, like I guess at FedEx, where you can hire like other drivers and it could be like a temp or somebody that's new. And it's like, bruh, y'all gotta check these people, man. Y'all gotta really check these people. But that wasn't even the only story. There was like other stories I was reading. The one guy, he posted a video of somebody, like the FedEx driver is supposed to be going and dropping off his package or whatever it was. Because I opened up a bunch of different articles and there was just people, you know, just telling the same story. But then one was a video showing where the FedEx driver is supposed to, he stopped off in the guy's house, all right? And he probably would already knew what the package was, so he just put in his little thing saying, oh yeah, the package was delivered, when it really wasn't. And my thing is this, like, cause I be checking that stuff like over and over and over again, and that's the one thing that I had to say where I think FedEx needs to take some similarities from this particular delivery company, but Amazon. Take a picture of the package in front, and I guess like they could, you know, cheat the system where it's like they take a picture but then they take the package and things. And if that's the case, then I'm all like, no, I'm like, you need to be having like some security. What they honestly need in like every like facility, you know, if they don't trust their drivers and stuff for them to deliver package, they need to have like cameras placed on those trucks. They need to have cameras. They need to have it where there's something. Because I'm like, oh, because I'm saying, think about it. You're only eliminating an issue for your company by doing that. Think about it. If FedEx had added cameras inside of their trucks, right? I'm getting distracted by wrestling right now. My apologies. But if FedEx or Amazon, UPS, whoever, if they had put cameras in their trucks to eliminate any, you know, like fraudulent, like stealing, all that stuff, and I feel like that there probably would be some drivers out there talking about, oh, you're invading our privacy. No, I don't want people to steal my stuff. I don't care about your privacy. I care about my package. Like, what kind of sense does that make? No, I'm not hearing it from any drivers or whoever that has an issue with that. Because I'm like, that's honestly the best. Because I'm like, okay, my thing is this. If I was an Amazon driver, right? I would not have, or FedEx, UPS, whatever. If they was like, hey, we're going to be installing these cameras in your trucks, you know, just to, like, because people are stealing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, do what y'all got to do, okay? Because I'm like, I know I'm not going to get fired, you know, from doing my job. If somebody out there ain't doing their job correctly, then, yeah, overall, I'm like, then, you know, yeah, do what you guys got to do. Put the cameras in the truck and stuff. I would not have a problem or issue with it. I'm like, I'm for it. I'm all like, you know, overall, it's like if they, if a person, and then let's say if the person that's ordering something, let's say if I delivered the package, and we're like, you know, yeah, let's say I delivered them their shoes, package, whatever it is, and then, you know, they take it, but then they try to say that I'm taking it, and I'm like, okay, then that's helping me out by putting the cameras in. I'm like, okay, it showed me grabbing their package, placing it on their doorstep, and then, yeah, going back on the truck, and I'm all like, the camera shows I left with a package, I came back with nothing. So what kind of magician stuff that I did to where something like that, and then, yeah, overall, like, do, like, a clearing of, like, you know, they just need to do everything possible to just ensure the safety of a person's package, okay? As funny as that may sound, you know, the package, because, you know, there's them people that be having their heads in the gutter or whatever, but on a serious note, yeah, it's like they need to come up with some ways, you know, for overall, like, so stuff like that wouldn't be happening. Because I'm like, it's just messed up where it's like, you know, besides myself, there's other people that's dealt with that. And then even more so a reason why I think that somebody had stole my package or stole my shoes was because I went and asked them, I'm like, send me a picture of what the damage had looked like. They never sent me a picture. So that's why I honestly believe that somebody had pocketed my shoes, kept it for themselves. They're going to be madly disappointed and stuff. Because now, let me see how much Zion 2s are going for. Zion 2s. So those, that colorway, and actually, you know what? No, let me just go on GOAT real quick and see. GOAT and StockX. I'm going to go on GOAT and StockX. So StockX there. Search. Zion 2. Zion 2. Because I don't think these shoes is going for that much. Yeah, they're actually going for under retail. Yeah, they're going for under retail. It's like, I think, hold on for a second. Those shoes was, oh yeah, that's right. Because I used like a coupon code. So that's why I'm like, I didn't have to pay full price for those shoes because I had a coupon. I was all like, them shoes wasn't $140 when I got them. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold on. But okay, so yeah, they're $140. These white ones look nice too. I've been seeing people with those ones. Those ones, I might have to give me because Zion 2s are kind of hard to put on and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, 118. It's the Voodoo colorway, and they're 118 on StockX, 110 on 126. So 126 in my size, and then for a size 10 on StockX, 127. Versus 140. Yeah, that person's gonna be sadly or just extremely upset when they go and try to resell them shoes and then they don't get no money, or if they gonna try to wear them for themselves. It's like, fam, I'm like, that's all you're gonna have to do with them is just wear them for yourselves. But yeah, I just think that it's messed up, you know, seeing that. Even I seen there was all like, there was the one story, and I'm like, man, you know, like I just had to see that right when I ordered the PlayStation 5. So yeah, I was lucky and fortunate enough to order me a PlayStation 5. And then sure enough, seen a story where a guy had said that somebody at FedEx was fired for stealing PlayStation 5s, and you know, he was I guess like because he went through Target, they overall like he did get a replacement PlayStation 5. But I'm like, you know, having to go through some stuff like that, it's like, man, you know, like it's just it's messed up. It's really messed up. I wish there was an easier way of getting packages if you just don't. But after this, I'm like, I think it's probably gonna be a while before I order some stuff online. Like if I am gonna order some things, it's gonna probably be through Amazon, because Amazon, yeah, they you know, I feel like they don't be out there. They take pictures, and you know, I'm pretty sure they making sure of it that nobody ain't getting their stuff stolen and things. So who knows, maybe they got cameras on their trucks and stuff. But yeah, man, overall, like this FedEx stuff, it ain't no joke. I do plan on making a video just overall, like, just kind of telling more people's stories. And then overall, yeah, you know, giving out the same recommendations. If I can think of any other better recommendations to do just to ensure that people's stuff don't get stolen, then yeah, it will be in the video version. So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $2 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.